After 22 years on the radio, we couldn't stay quiet for long.
We're Lori and Julia, still loud.
Pop culture, gossip, books, TV, music,
and probably a little too much laughter.
Let's do this.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. We are delighted to be with you. This is Lori and Julia, and you are listening to Still Loud. We're
going to say it on time together one of these times.
I know. Try it. 1, 2, 3. Still loud. See, look at that. No 5-hour delay like we're having from you in Hawaii. Oh, my gosh.
The words it isn't so daylight fun. Savings time till this weekend, so we were
Jeff
off on our time.
Me. No, not we, you. So
me.
You're catching up with us. Our last podcast, we said, don't forget, it's daylight savings time this week.
No. That was an April Fool's joke early to see who was really paying attention on the pod.
Lori,
and
so bad.
It's this weekend. And we have to talk about the SAG Awards, actually SAG / now it's the Actor Awards.
And I don't know if many people watched it. It was on Netflix. I thought it was so enjoyable.
Oh, it was such a great show. I just really loved it. But I just have to say, and I don't know if it's because we were on the red carpet for the Screen Actor Guild Awards from 2004 to, was it 21?
No, it was 20 because everything closed in March.
Oh, after COVID. Yeah. Okay. So they always called that statue and the actor goes to. So now they've made the award show the Actors Award, but it's Screen Actors Guild Awards. I don't know. I feel like it was an unnecessary name change. A couple of my favorite gossip sites always write SAG Awards and then they put an X through it and then write Actors Award because it's going to take us a while to make that reference. But as far as the show, I thought it was so good. I mean, I don't know if you want to start with the fashion.
Sure.
Should we start with that? Because it's like the red carpet, and I took meticulous notes, Julia.
Okay. All right. So
I'm sure you were not taking
notes.
Notes. You were watching with one eye doing how many other things? 10?
No, actually, I didn't watch any of the red carpet, but I watched the show.
You know who was missing? My girl, Zuri Hall. She is so good. I don't know where the hell she was. I don't know. These other two, Kelsey and they're okay, but Zuri always knows. She watches the shows, and you can tell.
Yeah.
And so she always has a great question, and I'm always impressed because you and I know in the excitement of seeing these stars in the real moment, all we really did was scream and scream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically.
So anyway, the big theme, though, if you notice, was black gowns or white gowns. That was overwhelmingly. There were so many people. Kate Hudson, Allison Janney, Tiana, Kristen Bell. I put that silver. Jenna Ortega, Regina. I mean, there was Leslie Bibb. I mean, there were so many white gowns, and then there were so many black gowns, and then Quinta Brunson wore a black and white column gown split in two.
And the sleeves look like ram ears.
Yeah. So, but I'll give you my top 5.
Okay.
And
please.
I have 3 honorable mentions. Okay. My number 1 is Viola Davis in that gorgeous metallic green that had the arm sleeves, the long cape, and then she had a beautiful necklace on with an emerald pendant. It was just so gorgeous on her. And of course, she's announcing best male lead in a movie, and it's Michael B. Jordan. And she was so giddy. I knew the minute she opened the envelope before she said it by her reaction. Oh my gosh, Michael B. Jordan has won. And what have I been telling you since like September, Julia?
You've wanted
Michael B. Jordan.
But no one, he hasn't. So that's a change. We're going to get off fashions for a second. So best acting in, a movie. Actor male, because it's been Timothée Chalamet. It's been, Leonardo DiCaprio. Did you like how I said Chalamet?
Chalamet. Like a Chalamet.
He's a Chalamet. But it's been those two. And so this was the first time Michael B. Jordan's won, right?
Yes, it is. And I was hoping against hope. And a friend of mine, Tom, shout out, who could work for Gold Derby, he had a feeling that Michael B. Jordan would win the Screen Actor Guild Award and upset the whole Oscar race because the actors are the largest voting bloc in the Academy. And so very often the Screen Actor Guild, at least the acting awards, follows through on the Oscars because it's the largest voting bloc. And so he had pointed that out, and he said, Michael B. Jordan, Reggie Porter Montgomery, Julia, all my children. Mm-hmm. I mean, he and Jesse Plemons from Friday Night Lights both nominated, and he's been acting for a long time, since he was a kid. So yes, he's 39, but man, he has paid his dues, and he played Smoke and Stack, two people.
He played
that
two
were
people
very different
in the movie Sinners. They were completely different. I have to admit, Sinners we saw in the theater because you raved and raved.
Oh, I love that movie.
It has a little bit of a scary element to it,
yeah,
which I didn't expect. But I enjoyed the movie. I give it a good B- for me, which isn't bad.
But it's so clever. It's an original. It's beyond. In the music, there's so many deep layers to Sinners, what the story is telling you. And then, when the next presenter came out, Samuel L. Jackson, and his reaction before he even said what movie won the best cast ensemble in a drama, it was Sinners. And I just screamed again because I was just so happy that the actors recognized the talent.
I loved it.
And
I love that,
in that movie. So anyway, Michael B. Jordan, and you know what, Julia? He suppressed his dimples for one of the characters.
I didn't know that.
He has dimples.
Okay, wait a minute. Wow.
He has dimples. Yeah, no, he was just, anyway. So the Oscar race is totally for Best Picture and Best Male Lead, and Amy Madigan, winning for Weapons, which was one of my top 5 movies last year, and then running up on stage like the kids when they run out of the house. I hope she wins. She said, I'm 75. I've never been nominated for anything, and she's been a working actor long time. And I don't know where her partner Ed Harris. That's her husband of 40 years.
Right.
Did you know that?
Yes.
The beautiful Ed Harris. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to fashion. Okay, we got sidetracked. Okay, number 1. Yeah, I did. Number 1, Viola Davis. Number 2, Allie Larder in a burgundy dress with amazing jewelry, and her lip matched the dress, and it reminded me of a dress Sofia Vergara would wear, but the fit on this,
she looked amazing. She looked amazing, and she's in Landman. She is Billy Bob's wife in Landman. If people are like,
yes,
who's
Angela.
That?
Then Tiana Taylor, because I love a trompe-l'oeil pattern, which is something that that's what her dress would be considered. Trompe-l'oeil, well, it mimics, because it looked like her body, but then the stars and the fact she brought her daughter, I just loved everything. And
her dress was stunning. Her figure is amazing. The dress was stunning. It was like a camouflage, a light camouflage. And then what was your word you used?
Trompe-l'oeil.
Trompe-l'oeil. And that means?
It means real life.
Okay, because it kind of had
French.
It was beautiful. She looked beautiful.
Yeah. I remember once I guess the first time I learned the word, I had a skirt that looked like a china plate, like a beautifully painted plate. And I remember I had an assistant, Julia. I actually had a secretary. That's what we called them.
So did I. I know.
And she said, Lori, you're wearing a trompe-l'oeil pattern. I just love it. And I'm like, what the hell is trompe-l'oeil? So I had to wear it to find out the name. Google it. Okay.
This is we are all over the board. Keep up,
I know.
people.
I loved Kate Hudson. I loved the bandeau, the cape. I saw pictures of her walking on the red carpet. It was flowing. It was almost a buttery color. I just loved everything about that dress. And then Jessie Buckley is my other top 5 in that black column gown with the dramatic sleeves. I believe that was Dior or Balenciaga, but I thought that was the best she looked, and she's going to win the Oscars. And I thought, oh, that dress, she's finally in a great gown. And I give a runner up to Gwyneth Paltrow. She would have been in my top 10 if she could have walked in her heels and knew how to smile. But I loved her.
I love
dress,
how you're going to hold that against her.
No, I do. I hold the lack of joie de vivre against people, Julia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She looked like she was sucking a lemon when she was up on stage. And I think because she saw the angle she was standing and she was thinking, why am I not like Mariah Carey and standing on the other side? Because it made her boob look wonky.
It did make her
when
boob
she was
look
presenting.
Wonky. Yeah. All right. I agree with you.
But she's a runner-up. I loved it. But if she just smiled and could have walked in her shoes, she really was wobbling. I liked Kristen Bell's red carpet dress, that silver.
Beautiful.
Empire State Building. I mean, the back of it. And then who else did I like? That's all I have highlighted.
What about Demi Moore?
Oh, Demi Moore. I don't know how I feel about the apron breastplate. Mindy Kaling had it on.
Mindy Kaling, I thought looked really gorgeous. I thought it looked good on her.
No, she is too short.
That is my opinion.
But she looked, when you looked at full pictures of that, you're like, that dress needs when you wear armored breastplate napkin things, you have to be tall. It's like Sarah Pigeon in that pink poofy thing from Love Story. She looked beautiful in it, but you have to be tall to wear these dresses. I don't know.
I'm going to say this. It was such a fun night. It's the beauty of this award show is it's both TV and movie. It's just acting. And it's just acting awards. It's so deliciously fun to watch. And some of the surprises, I thought Kerry Russell looked gorgeous. And she
won.
She won for The Diplomat. And I just thought, because again, everyone who votes on this is an actor. And I thought maybe it was time to get her due because she really didn't win for The Americans, did she ever?
No, and that was such a great show.
And I think she's so fantastic on The Diplomat. That was really a fun surprise, having her
and
win.
Michelle Williams winning for Dying for Sex, because no one was talking about her. Sarah Snook or the pluribus lady, Rhea Seaborn, have been winning. So I was really happy that she won, and her speech was so lovely.
Have you ever seen it, Dying for Sex?
I have not.
I know you haven't. Okay, I'm going to tell people. Yes, I did. And it's on Prime, I believe. And it came out maybe like last spring. It is a true story, Lori. It's based on a book, but it won. It was nominated for a lot of Emmys, and it won the Critics' Choice Award. And she won the Critics' Choice Award. It's such a good thing. And the premise is a woman is terminally ill. And she never had an orgasm with a man.
She's going to die.
Yep. And that's her, chosen partner. And she's going to die. And she wants to go have an orgasm. And it's about that, but it's about so much more than that. It's about her friendship, her best friend, Jenny Slate. It's about how to love someone and help them when they're dying. And it gave me such peace because there is a scene, she's going to die. I mean, that's what the book is about. She's dying for sex. There is a scene that it kind of described death is so beautiful and lovely, and it made you less scared if someone you love is dying because of the process they go through, because they had a hospice nurse explain what's going to happen, Lori. It was really, I don't know at the time, this did come out this summer. I don't know, someone I knew someone that was dying and was really scared about it. And it was like, this just gave me peace for some reason. Of course, I don't know these people at all, but it was just, there's something about it that I thought was really lovely.
We're all going to die, So, I mean, in the friendship, and there was, I guess, a whole podcast discussing this thing. So it's been in the works for a long time. And
it's just
I know the reason I didn't watch it is because Casey wouldn't have watched that. That would have been too many feelings for him. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't have up in my girl cave, I have my own smart TV, Julia, so I can watch streaming stuff and not just Bravo.
Oh, that's new.
Even though I really, all I watch up there is Bravo.
I know you do. But, okay, so anyway, I just really.
So that was delightful. And I thought also her speech, playing, recognizing James Vanderbeek and her friend Busy Phillip. And it was just really sweet. I was distracted by her dress, another apron dress, the apron.
So basically it's flat-chested women wearing
because Demi Moore has those bolt-on boobs.
She does.
It just but it's stiff, and I don't know what this trend is, but I hope it goes away soon. I'm not a fan.
Okay, fine. And then it was in Dawson Creek, remembering James Vanderbeek, because she, of course, was in Dawson's Creek with him.
I mean, the whole in memoriam, I was struck at, first of all, how many greats have died in 2025. And also for Gen X, they've had a big round of people die. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh, all these WB stars and character actors. It was just really a lot. And I thought it was just, and I don't think they forgot anybody. And then also having Miles Caton from Sinners, who plays the young, the kid who can really play the banjo and sing and stuff.
Yes.
If you've seen that movie, but with the gospel choir singing This Little Light of Mine, which is one of my all-time favorite spiritual songs I ever learned at the Baptist Bible camp I went to for many years, Julia. Just love that song, and I like that they sang it afterwards and let the pictures, because sometimes at these in memoriams, they put the spotlight on who's performing, and we hardly get to see the photos. So I like that they did the singing, the song, the togetherness, that beautiful spiritual after all the photos and names were done.
It was so beautiful. And there was Catherine O'Hara won posthumously.
Oh, for not a dry eye in the house, including ours. I cried.
For the studio.
And I cried during Harrison Ford.
I know. So during the studio, they had Seth Rogen go up and accept it. And he was so lovely and eloquent. And yeah, there were a lot of tears in the room. And then having Woody Harrelson give Harrison Ford the Lifetime Achievement Award.
He was a train wreck.
It was hysterical, I thought. I thought he was... because I guess I just kind of like how all over the place he is, because I can relate, maybe. Maybe that's
and maybe it reminds him of me sometimes. I mean, he was like all over the place.
Well, just even this podcast, we've been all over the place. Julia, over the place. But let's talk about fashion. Give me your top 5. We've never even made it through mine.
Well, yeah, who are your top 5?
I'm not going to tell you anymore.
All right.
Let's thank some sponsors, shall we? Let's thank Envision first.
Let's thank Envision. Okay, I love when people come out on stage with a great pair of glasses. And Tiana Taylor came out with these glasses. They look like Robert Mark to me. I could never get a close-up of them, but they just had that telltale bow on them. But I love that it matched the dress, and that she's just like, even with the teleprompter big, I still need my glasses on. I'm a better reader. And so just like, you can have amazing glasses, and yes, maybe you're not going to wear them on a red carpet, but if you wanted to, at Envision, they would have glasses that you could easily wear on a red carpet, and you should treat every day of your life it's a red carpet. Look great. If you wear glasses, look fantastic in a pair of frames, and let Envision help you whisper their way into you having glasses where people are like, oh my God, I love those glasses.
I love that, Lori. I love that. And then we're going to thank a new sponsor with us, Lake Medi Spa, and it's spelled LAKmedspa.com, LAKmedspa.com. And Dr. Lisa is a board-certified OBGYN doctor, and she does hormone replacement therapy, bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. And if you are feeling off, whether you're going through perimenopause, menopause, which is 1 day, or postmenopause.
But people don't even know what that is. So here are the symptoms. You are not getting sleep. You are having hot flashes. You are gaining weight around your middle, even though you're doing all the same things.
You're libido.
Moody. Yeah, you have no sex. You have no sexy time drive at all. You're in a cranky mood and you feel off. And, I remember hearing my grandma once and her sisters talking about, the change. It used to be something that, and for a lot of people, they've never talked to anybody about it. I feel like we're kind of the first group, thank you, Halle Berry, to have an open discussion about perimenopause. And menopause is real and you don't need to suffer.
You don't. There's help. You don't. You absolutely don't. And she does consultations. She's a wonderful doctor. Estrogen has the most profound effect on everything in your body. And there's things you can do. It doesn't matter if you're, 40 or you're 70, whatever your age is, go and seek some help because you wouldn't believe what changes can happen when you're on bioidentical hormones. And it's everything.
It's a game changer. It's a life changer.
It is a game changer. And Lori, you were going to say when you watch people come out on stage, it's Lake MedSpa, LAKMedSpa.com. Get your appointment. You were going to say when people came out on stage that you could tell that they weren't on bioidentical hormones. What was?
That's Hollywood speak for Ozempic. That whole damn town, I swear, is on Ozempic.
Okay, can we just talk really quickly about that? Can we talk about Demi Moore? So Demi Moore walked, was it Versace? Last week, the Versace fashion show that she was in this weekend.
She didn't walk it. She just showed up. Showed up and sat next to Anna Wintour with a really great, wet look bob, which looked so good. I thought she finally cut her hair, and it was just a wig.
Oh, because it looks so good. And then her leather outfit. The wigs are. Mm-hmm. Brad Gorowski styled her.
Yeah,
and she's
looking very 70s porn star with that mustache.
Brad is.
Very 70s. Yes, Brad is.
Yes. But anyway, back to Demi Moore.
Yeah, Demi.
Did you like the whole look?
Her Schiaparelli dress? I did. She gets an honorable mention from me just because it was so dramatic, and I liked that her hair was up, and I liked that her shoe. It was a cool dress, but I did wonder how she would sit in it. And I thought, Brad's going to be in there. That's a bustle.
Oh, okay.
So it was really just a column dress with that apron front. And it kind of almost looked like a Trompe-l'oeil alligator or crocodile material if you zoomed in on that. And she had the Schiaparelli clutch, because did you see it was fingers, gold fingers? I didn't think she needed to carry that. So I took away points from her for that.
Oh, gosh.
Julia.
Oh, gosh. I just, you can watch the Actor Award on Netflix again. It'd be so worth watching if you enjoy, TV and movies, and it's all actors. I just loved that night.
And I was really, we were so lucky in our years of covering the Screen Actor Guild Awards. Carol Burnett and Charles Durning and what's his name?
James Garner.
James Garner. Julie Andrews, Dick Van Dyke. I mean, it's
Shirley
really amazing.
Temple.
And I just thought, Harrison Ford.
Debbie Reynolds.
But Harrison, his speech, I thought, I was not expecting that because he does seem gruff. He doesn't really like doing interviews, but he gave just one of the most humbling and sweet, and I cried during his speech.
I did too.
And I thought, he is a fine-looking 82-year-old, and I loved when he cracked the joke. It feels weird to be getting this Life Achievement Award when I'm just halfway through my life and I'm still a working actor or whatever. But I don't know. I thought it was really, really moving. And my mom thought he needed to comb his hair or had just gotten a bad haircut, but I thought he looked fantastic. I get it, Callista. I get it.
He's 83.
Yeah.
He was so profoundly wonderful. It was just wonderful because you don't believe that he has that soft heart. And I do remember this from our very, very first SAG Awards that we went to. We were driving to the Shrine Auditorium, and Callista Flockhart and Harrison Ford were in a white Lexus SUV. And we were on one of our we went to that Shrine Stadium. We took so many different ways to get there. Every year it was something different. But they were making a left-hand turn. And we're like, there they are. They were right next to us. We were going straight. And he looked so crabby. I just remember that. Remember that? Yes. But I think he has bitchy resting face for a man.
Maybe that's it.
I think he does. Yeah. I think he does. Yeah. But anyway, what a wonderful night. And I know you don't watch Shrinking, but he plays a really amazing
I
therapist.
did watch the first season, and I don't know why I didn't go back to that show, but it could,
because it's
with
too
all
many
the
feels.
news that's going on today. Yes. I might need a lighthearted comedy, Julia.
It's really good. All right, so we're talking fashion. So Allison Kaplan from the Shop Girls and her partner Becky, who I believe is your neighbor, have motherof.co. And it's mother of the bride, mother of the groom, aunts and uncles. But so many times on Shop Girls, Harmony, Allison's mom, and Allison were always asked, where do I get a dress? My son's getting married. My daughter.
Their number one question.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The number one question, where am I shopping for a mother of dress?
So she started motherof.co, which is a fantastic website. And she curates a lot of the clothes to fit people from different shapes, different sizes, different walks, different prices. So she had an event on 50th in France last Saturday, and my sister-in-law Liz and I went. And both of us, it was like the first time we've left our homes in a while. So it was so wonderful, first of all, just to get out of your house. Lori, it was just so
great.
What
are you saying? Why are you leaving your house?
I don't go out as much as
weather?
you. I just don't go out as much. And there was a lot going on, but it was just so lovely to be out. And I tried on so many different dresses. And in the moment you think this is right, but she gives you a percentage off if you go the day of. But anyway, beautiful dresses. I'm still not sold on what my dress is. And no. And so I'm just going to share this very kind of funny story because I didn't want to share the dress looks with you. I had a couple friends begging me to share the dress looks. And then I had a sister harassing me to share the dress looks.
And I was saying nothing.
No, and I read the tea leaves on that one. So I sent some pictures of myself in these different dresses. I'm not on my A game right now. I didn't wear the best shapewear. Some things weren't working right. Okay. So
Julia, let me ask you this.
Let me finish.
Why?
What?
Why didn't you have a pair of shoes on? Why were you standing in your stocking feet? When we would try on dresses at Monique Lullier, we always had a shoe on. You can't.
The shoe wasn't the problem, Lori. It was the breast, It was the arms, it was the shoulder and the stomach. But thank you for focusing on my slender ankle and my shoe. So anyway, I get nothing from you. I get from one friend, yeah, that one works. My sister-in-law decided.
I responded.
Yeah, okay. You did. You did.
I did. I said I basically hated the first one.
Mm-hmm, you liked the second one.
And I loved the third one.
So, and then I was like, okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to brace my body. I love who I am. I'm good where I am. This is just where I am right now. And I'm just being really honest. I'm not pleased with any of those things. And so then after all of this, and but it was really fun to try on clothes, to get excited, because this is a fun event to be planning. My son's getting married.
It.
So it was really fun. It was such a great event. And I do think the dresses, I got some good options that I don't know where I'm going yet. So then yesterday, I just don't know.
Better.
I don't know where I'm going yet. Yeah. And so yesterday I get like 4 different images from my sister, because she's a mother of the groom too in May.
That's right.
And so we're both on the dress circuit right now. So I get these 4 images, and every single one of them either had a shawl around your arms, long sleeves, basically a capelet, and the wedding's in August, and something else. And And I couldn't stop laughing. And she goes, did you get the pictures? And I said, I did. Well, do you understand the look I'm going for? And I said, I got your point loud and clear.
And clear, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the thing for you. An August wedding,
it's going to be
chances
hot.
of it being hot are very, very high. And also the venue where they're getting married is not like super formal.
No,
so
not
you're
at all.
in kind of a
conundrum.
Yeah. Because you don't need a long, necessarily formal gown. And so maybe the August dresses aren't there yet. Like Mother of is like they've got some spring and summer dresses that are coming in.
They had some great dresses. One of them was great, but I just don't know that I love myself in it. There was one of them, the off the shoulder with this green and blue print that was gorgeous, Laurie. But I just don't know that I still have a picture of me with one shoulder from our body perk pictures we did at the Star Tribune in the year 1999.
Does it haunt you still?
It does. I'm wearing like a one shoulder bodysuit with just white with black on it. And I still can't stand it. And I'm like, why would I even put that?
Why would I do that? Yeah. No, I do think that is the dilemma with the summer wedding. Because in July and August, the chances of it being hot as hell. And I'll tell you, I went to a barn wedding in August 2 years ago, and people were in very formal dresses, and they were so hot, couldn't dance.
Mm-hmm.
It was so hot because it was like a pavilion type of a setup. And, it was like 85 degrees, and dancing. And yeah, so, I mean, you do have to keep looking.
I know.
And the next time you try on dresses, I'll be with you, but you're going to have a pair of shoes that you would breeze, a pair of wedges, just something so that we do not have to see you in a dress. Because even if you do take off your shoes, you're going to have some kind of you're not going to run around barefoot.
No, I know. Well, anyway, it was I just want to give a shout out for that website if people are looking, because there were a lot of different options. And for me, I just wasn't on my top A game that day. It was fun.
Can I tell you something? My neighbor, she was the mother of her oldest son last summer, a July wedding. She tried on 40 dresses.
I believe, Laurie,
before she found the one.
My sister-in-law still has a ton of dresses from when her kids got married a year and a half ago. I mean, this is not an easy find. It takes time.
No, it does take time. And she had dresses shipped to the house, sending back. She went to different places. She tried the mother of Nordstrom. I mean, so you have time. I hope your sister, who's got the wedding in May, is locking down her dress.
She has her dress. She thinks I should just get it a couple sizes bigger because but we'll see. Would that be weird? Would that be weird?
Yes, that is completely weird and odd and strange, and we're not having that.
Okay, no. Even if the same people aren't going to be at both weddings.
No, as the honorary sister between the two real sisters, I'm putting my foot down on you two wearing the same dress in different colors at weddings 3 months apart. It's just too much.
It's kind of funny, though. Oh, I kind of love it. All right. So, do you want to thank a couple more people, Laura?
Yeah.
Let's do it. And I really mean, it's really, Lori and I are having so much fun doing this. Where was I? I did go out once, Lori. I went to Mancini's again last week, and I go to the 70s karaoke night on Tuesday nights. And it starts early, and I just love it. I mean, the singers are really good, but it's all 1970s music. If you're looking to have fun, that is a fun time. But everyone is telling us how much they love the pod. And we got a few really nice emails this week, too. And I just want to thank everyone for sharing us with other people and listening and enjoying us, because we are having fun. I'm not going to talk about the technical difficulties we had earlier, but now we are having fun, damn it. And I just want to tell you that we work with so many wonderful people who are supporting us, and we just hope if you have an opportunity, you'll support them too. And I want to talk about Twin Cities Closets, because Twin Cities Closet Company is Oh my gosh, Lori, they have such quality products. They use everything's made here, right here in Minnesota. It's a family-owned business. They give back to the community. They're part of all of us, and just what products they have. They have the most gorgeous solutions. Maybe it's your pantry, your laundry room, your mud room, your garage, a closet, something that you're feeling unorganized, and that's a really icky feeling. They can come to your home and give you a complimentary consultation at no charge, and then come up with real design solutions. The website to go to is tcclosets.com. Make sure that you tell them Lori and Julia sent you, and you're just gonna love them. We can't be more thrilled than to be working with them, and their lighting options.
They have a very good Instagram too, Julia.
Yes.
They always show their solutions, their custom ideas. I love TC Closets. Their Instagram is very, very good, and they have a whole funny thing about the closet. What type of a closet person are you?
Oh gosh.
I mean, they really have just amazing ideas, and no two homes are the same. And coming up in May is National Home Improvement Month. So this is a good time this spring to get a project like this going.
I agree. And then Borton Overseas. We love traveling with Borton Overseas. We are going to be traveling with them. And when I think about it, I'm going to be gone like the entire month of May, it feels like. But if you are looking to travel, don't like to do the planning, want to be a part of something they've got besides us going to Scandinavia, I'm pretty sure we're all sold out now. They have other trips that they're going on with other people that you could join in. They can also do an amazing custom trip for you. They've got robust African trips. If people have been thinking of going on a safari, I know a good friend of mine want to do that. They're so good at that. They're so good at Asia. They're so good at Iceland. They're so wonderful at Scandinavia and other destinations. They will take care of everything for you, and their breadth of knowledge and just the security of knowing everything's done for you and that you've got a great itinerary planned. You're not going to miss anything. I love them. I know we both love them. Go to BortonOverseas.com for more information. That's what we've got there, Laureen.
So did you catch by any chance SNL this past weekend?
I watched a lot of it on YouTube. Actually, Connor Storrie, our heated rivalry guy, was on it.
Connor Storrie.
Yep. Same thing.
Okay. Not Connor Storrie.
He was also a presenter at the SAG Actor Awards this past weekend.
Yeah.
They are everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah, they really are.
It's amazing.
Yeah. I thought that SNL, where he had the two women, Hillary Knight and the other gal, and then the Hughes brothers, I thought, leave it to SNL to bring peace to the country over everything, the bad feelings that happened over the men's and women's Olympic hockey. That was so beautiful. I love that. And I was like, of course, Connor Storrie bringing the country together. And he was so sweet because he was a theater kid.
Yeah.
And a clown. And, he brought it. He brought it. I thought it was the best SNL in a long time. And I thought, oh boy, Harry Styles has to follow that this weekend. Because his new album drops, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, on Friday. And he's the host and the musical guest. He's got
That's a lot. That's a big, that is a big commitment, Lori. He'll do it.
Yeah.
He's Harry Styles.
Yeah, he will. He opened the Brit Awards, and I watched that performance. I'm not really crazy about that song, Aperture, and I wonder if that's what he had to do all the dancing and have, 50 backup dancers.
Is that his new song?
Aperture.
Okay.
It was the first one released, which I don't even like that name, and do you even know what it means? It's
Barely.
Like a camera. It's the aperture. It's like on a camera, a shutter.
It's a shutter?
Like the thing that goes like that closes. I think that's what an aperture is.
And a pen.
Anyway.
You know what? I just have to digress for a second because I listened to a CD in my car this weekend because I do have a car with CD player still. And I listened to the One Direction CD.
Oh,
it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I still have a CD player.
Yeah, no, I hope Harry is bringing the music. You know, I love the it's a long title, you know, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, but as a like a maybe a theme of life or something, or a good, I like that saying.
Yes, Lori, there you go. Oh, good
but,
God.
Anyway, and you know, I have two favorite seasons, you know, the award seasons, like you love that. And then also the Minnesota Boys State High School Hockey Tournament starts on.
It starts Thursday. Yeah. Yeah.
Wednesday or Thursday, I can't remember, but it
Thursday.
starts. And,
yeah. It's exciting.
And go War Road, go Grand Rapids. You know, I always pick the up north teams.
Mm-hmm. Of course you do.
For Class A and Class AA. So I'm sure we'll talk about that on the Friday pod.
I'm sure we will.
But we won't spoil a thing.
No, I think we're going to pause for a sec here right now, Lori, okay? Thanks for supporting our sponsors. And we want to thank HRI, Hair Restoration Institute of Minnesota, for being a sponsor. And they really have amazing options if you are a person or know a person that is struggling with hair loss. It just takes a dig at your self-esteem. It is a hard thing to deal with when you don't know what's going on. And for women, it's so hard because this isn't what's supposed to happen to us.
Do you know how lucky we are to live in modern times to have hair restoration solutions?
No kidding.
I mean, think about, I just always think about my one grandma. She would, when she left the house, she put on a wig. And when she got home, she took off her wig because she had such thin hair.
My father did that for years, and it was just called a toupee.
Right. But he kept it on all the time.
He did until later in life.
Hair on, hair off. Anyway, modern solutions.
It's Hair Restoration Institute. It's HRIMN.com. Call them today or go to their website, click on a consultation, a complimentary consultation, because they're there and ready to help you. And they can do it virtually or they can do it in person. They've got over 30 years of experience. They know what they're doing. People fly in from all over to get hair transplants. Men have been doing this forever. Women, it's available for us too. And there's non-surgical options. You're going to love working with them. Don't forget to tell them Lori and Julia sent you. Okay, we are switching gears right now and cannot be more delighted to then have with us today USA Today best-selling author Wade Rouse. We have read many books under his grandmother's name that he writes, Viola Shipman, but this is his first novel, except your memoir, I saw, Wade, that you wrote a novel under your real name, Wade Rouse. And we have talked to you for years. You're our very first author on the Still Loud podcast, so welcome.
Oh my God, thank you. That's an honor.
Well, we are dying.
I'm dying, and congrats on the new podcast, too.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So Wade is in Michigan. Are you in Michigan right now?
Yes, was in Palm Springs and just drove back to Michigan to launch the tour.
Okay, so the name of the new book is That's What Friends Are For. Can you give everybody the setup?
Yeah, elevator pitch is it's inspired by the Golden Girls. It's 4 gay men over the age of 60 who live communally like the Golden Girls in Zsa Zsa Gabor's very real, very pink former mid-century mansion in Palm Springs. And each of them has one of the characteristics of one of the Golden Girls. And as a way to kind of connect and make money in their retirement years, they are they bring episodes to life of the beloved sitcom as the Golden Gays. And each of them is supposed to be happy, but is harboring a secret that they don't want to kind of, let the others know about because they don't want to burden them with it. And everything seems great until one of their estranged sisters shows up on their doorstep with their teenage granddaughter in tow, and everything kind of unravels.
It is so good. Wade, it is so good. We got one copy. And Lori's in Hawaii right now, so she didn't get it. And I'm usually not the reader of the whole book, but I'm telling you, I couldn't go to sleep last night. Every single character in here is so delicious. And I think wow, Jodi Picoult, you have Grant Ginder, you have, who else? You've got things from everybody and their mother.
Here's the description, Wade, though, that made me send this book to my brother, my mom. I'm like, this is a book you have to read. Whoever gave you this blurb, the most joyful book of the year, full of heart, humor, and friendship. And I'm like, this is what we need.
It's exactly what we need. It's honestly why I wrote it, because it's a story I've been holding on to for a number of years as I've been writing Viola Shipman novels. And it's truly the right moment, because it's a book about connection and community and friendship in a world right now, as you all know, of disconnection. So I really do hope it resonates with readers.
It's so good. And I guess
I can't wait to read it.
What's really, you don't miss a beat. You don't miss a punchline. You don't miss a this. You don't miss a that. So let's talk Palm Springs, because that is a character in this book. And I was there back in the early 80s because my cousins would go there. And then I've been there recently. But I mean, talk about how Palm Spring has been such a beautiful community for our LGBTQ plus community people.
Yeah, it's I had not been there until about 15 or so years ago, and my husband was working at a different job at the time and had won an award and went out there, and we were enduring a blizzard in Michigan, and he called me and goes, you have to get the hell out here. There's a different world that exists from the great north. And went out and fell in love. And for people that don't know it, I mean, it's got the Rat Pack history and the mid-century architecture, which is beautiful, and the relentless sunshine and kind of the sunny optimism. But you're right, it has been a gathering place for the gay community and I'm not exaggerating, probably for a century. Going back before, we even knew what the word gay meant, when, a lot of actors from Hollywood would go there and kind of hide behind the hedges to get out of the purview of the paparazzi. And then so many men in the 80s went out there for their health, who were sick or were dying of AIDS, or that they needed, perfect climate and a community and friends. And then, like I write in the book, so many people have gathered there because there is a sense of community, a place of belonging. And, this book, like so many of my friends and what I dealt with too, have, there's been abuse in their life for being gay, familial estrangement, a loss of job, broken marriages, sexual abuse, all of these topics that I talk about. But Palm Springs is a place where men and women have come for a real reason. They're there for a purpose, and that's community and connection.
It's and the Golden Gays, Teddy, Sid, Ron, and I'm forgetting one. Which one? Teddy, Sid,
Barry.
Barry. I love Barry. Okay, and Lori. So Lori doesn't have the book, but Wade.
But I'm a Golden Girls fan. And I always used to say, Wade, when I was in the middle of my tear of divorcing and marrying men and just having a train wreck of a love life, I would say, well, you know what, to a couple of girlfriends, we're just going to live like the Golden Girls when we get over 16. If we're not attached to somebody, we're just going to be wild older women. And so I love the freedom of how you do feel at 60, even though you still might be, not everyone knows everything about you. So I just love, the Golden Girls is just, I love that premise. And I just think right there, I'm sold.
Is it?
And
go ahead.
You're exactly right. There's a freedom that comes with age. As I write about just being able to remove your mask finally for once, and loving yourself and having people love you or not. And and that's okay too. And I did, I love the Golden Girls because I love Blanche, because it was shocking at that time that a woman, over the age of 60 was having sex freely and dating. I mean, that was something that was not typically the norm on TV, unless it was a joke or a soap opera or something, but not as real.
I mean, let's be real. Blanche kicked the door down so, Samantha could run on Sex and the City.
100%.
Yes, no kidding, Lori. Where if you're just, it's so funny. I'm feeling like I'm on radio for the first time, Wade, because I'm going to say, if you're just joining us, we're with Wade Rouse talking about his new book. That's what friends are for. and I guess for me, one of the things is thinking of how hard it used to be for our gay community. I mean, I think of some of the pain that I'm hearing through, like, not Sid. I'm getting their names mixed up. Maybe it is Sid, and talking about, his sister disowning him, and you've got Barry with something, that happened to him, and Ron, who does everything for everybody and is just like, somebody just give me some recognition. So this is a chosen group of 4 men, Lori, that chose to be family. And and just how a young person's perspective gave Barry so much insight, as Ava, when it's so beautifully written. I took pictures of it to send to people because there's a word. This is everyone should read this book because it starts out with I think it's Teddy being so pissed off that people don't know who Cher is from a younger generation at their Bloody Mary brunch.
Yeah, exactly.
In the references to Liza Minnelli in there, and her memoir is coming out next month, or I think in a couple of weeks.
Next week. I want Wade. I want you to host Liza Minnelli and do like a book reading for her book. You would be fantastic.
How fabulous would that be? We can have Michael Feinstein play the piano in the background. That'd be a dream.
Oh, I know it. And so you have a word on page 90, and I took a picture of it, and it's just at a moment, and I can't remember who even says it, but it's Helen Bargain Fleur for Fluff. What is that? What is that? And I have no idea. Even say it.
I like it,
but
it's a made up Rose reference. Do you remember when she used to do the kerflufflum, whatever it would be, like from St. Olaf?
Yes.
So, it's just a made up. It's like I try to pay homage and tribute to them in kind of a new spin way throughout the book.
And you totally do, because, and then
and Julia, you
so
are
fun.
Rose. You are Rose from St. Olaf. I'm Blanche. You always mix up words and make new words and get things wrong. Like even when you were talking about Palm Springs, you called it Palm Spring.
Did I? I know.
Hello, Rose.
Listen.
Yes.
Listen. We have 3 people on the same screen. To me, this is a win today. For people who are listening,
Julia, thank you for
you have no idea the technical difficulties we have here, Wade.
And it worked out.
It worked out, and you're in your country location. I read about you.
We're literally kicking the book's out today, and we're literally kicking off an 11-state tour. So we came back to Michigan, doing 3 stops, and then hitting Florida and Brooklyn and New Jersey and the Midwest. So lots of places that we'll be traveling to. So I'm gonna go coffee to wine pretty much every day.
That's a good day.
I hope you enjoy this book tour, because really you are getting accolades. I can't wait to read it myself. But people are just like, really, like, this is the book that we needed. So I hope you enjoy the ride.
Thank you. I really did. I felt like it truly was a book that I've wanted to write for a long time and wasn't going to write, because I signed a contract for 3 new Viola Shipman novels, and I tacked on this proposal at the end of the first book of the new contract just because it just kept calling to me. And my editor and publishing team reached out to me and said, this is the one you've got to write. You've written so many beautiful stories for your mother and grandmother. This is one that you're writing for yourself.
Oh, wow.
So it was amazing. Yeah. So it feels like it was all meant to be. And it's a big part of the book too. It's like, looking fear square in the eye and taking control of your life and knowing that you walk across those coals and it's okay sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Wade.
That is
Wade.
So great.
And so does it feel different because this is you?
It does feel different. I felt like it's all of the books are me foundationally. This is just so deeply personal. Each of the characters is a piece of my life or my husband's life or a friend's life. And the humor in it is my own. And just, just like the Golden Girls, I want to enlighten readers about how fragile life is, how fragile love is, how fragile friendship is, how fragile our rights are. And the only way to do that is not by preaching at people. You get nowhere. But if you can make them laugh and make them laugh hard, then they begin, I hope, to think kind of differently about things.
I want to cry because that's
so true, though. It's so
and
true.
It's so beautiful.
So wonderful.
Lori, I can't wait for you to have this book. You're going to gobble it up. Gobble it up.
Yeah, listen, I've ordered it. It just became available. It just March 3rd. Yeah.
What's really funny, Wade, is Lori, since we were not on the radio, we had some time off and started our podcast last October. And so Lori had a relationship with a local bookseller that would always drop off one copy of a book on her porch. And so she went on and she's bragging to me. Well, Julia, I got an advance copy of the Dolly Parton memoir. And this is in October, and then we were getting the dates wrong or right. Like, cause we podcast now, so you can do it any day of the week, but it only drops on Wednesday and Friday. So we're doing it on Monday and we're talking about the wrong day. I mean, it was just like this whole thing, but Lori's bragging, I've got an advance copy. So what was it, Lori?
It was a book about Dolly, not written by her, endorsed by her.
And she's just going on and on about how special.
It was kind of bad. Like they just took clippings from National Enquirer and old magazine articles and interviews. It was so disappointing.
And then it was so bad.
You got the Polly Darton book.
She did. And then I have the advance copy of what I am going to just call, it's a runaway hit. I'm curious.
What a great cover.
It's Lori. The book.
That cover is fantastic.
I'm going to take a picture. Wait a second. I'm going to take a picture
with that cover.
I am. They actually hired an illustrator that hand drew it from black and white, and then slowly it evolved into the cover it is. I love it. And that illustrator is doing, I have a Christmas novel coming out under my own name in October that's set in Mackinac Island. It's kind of like Succession meets The Family Stone.
Ooh.
And she's doing the same. She's doing the cover again. So it's perfect.
I love it. It's very Palm Springs.
It is.
That cover.
And I love the colors too.
It's bright yellow. Did you have someone do an audible on this?
Oh my gosh. 4 narrators are doing it. And I'm blown away by how spectacular they are. And each of them, some have like really long histories and credentials in film and TV. You'll recognize them when you listen to it. The audiobook is spectacular.
That's what I'm thinking because the personalities of these gentlemen is just so Lori, I was thinking that's why I wanted to be made a TV because I want these people to come alive.
Well, maybe Wade, you already have an offer from somebody for this to be made into a series.
Well, fingers, we get calls. I mean, we do, but I always say getting optioned is like, it's like online dating.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll happen. Gonna be a match? Are we gonna like each other? Right. Are we gonna get to third base? Is that gonna happen?
So just keep writing and sell a ton of.
Oh, Lori,
that's what friends are for.
And then
we'll worry about the TV series down the road.
I know it, but I think the audiobook, I think I'd listen to it too after I read this because I want to know these guys more.
Yeah, you don't want to say goodbye to the characters.
It is. It really is spectacular. They did a brilliant job, and I got to pick the narrators. They gave me a zillion of them, and then I got to kind of narrow down and pick and place each man with each character. So
Wade, you're moving up that author ladder, getting that kind of okay.
That's huge.
It's nice. Yeah, usually they were like, smoking a cigarette and like, it's already decided.
Congratulations, because that's what friends are for. I guess one other thing, everybody has a secret. Like you're talking about at the beginning in this book and how secrets are so damaging. And then there's a voice of reason that is, I love that you put it in there because it's from such a young person who has such an old soul. I thought that was really beautiful. I'm not giving away anything, but I just thought that was really cool because people are wise at all ages.
That's exactly it. I get older and we become closer to our friends' children and grandchildren, and you start listening to them a little bit, I'm seeing so much hope in the future. That's the reason that I put the character of Ava in, because you're right. There's no age in which knowledge and unconditional love and acceptance and incredible intelligence it can come at any age, and in this case, it comes in in kind of a 17-year-old smart-ass girl.
Oh yeah,
that's perfect.
It's perfect. It is perfect. Do you have? Okay, I know today is your book birthday. We haven't done this for a long time, so here it goes. What's the last great book that you read?
I just read. Well, there's two actually,
okay.
and it's everybody's been on the book wagon of this one now. But Theo of Golden, just finished, and it has just like an old school lyrical charm about the way it's written. It reminds me of like a classic novel in many ways, but it's just a stunning story of just being a good person.
I'm almost done. He is now that one I'm listening to on Audible or somewhere, I think Libby. Oh my gosh.
And what's the other book?
It's lovely.
And the other book is the gentleman named Grant Ginder that he blurbed the book.
Yes.
My book, the quote you were reading. He has a book out just a couple of weeks ago called So Old, So Young. And it's kind of like a new age big chill. Essentially it's similar to mine in friendship, but a group of friends that kind of meet up at different points in their lives at different parties. And it's how we change and don't change over the years with our friends, marriage, children, job changes, relocation, hurt that sometimes comes up, and how this pack stays together and doesn't stay together. He's very funny too. He's very dry sense of humor, and I really liked it a lot.
Oh, I'm loving that. So it's Theo of Golden and So Old, So Young. And you said you're going to have a Christmas book coming out again.
Yeah, in October.
Will it be under your name?
It's going to be under Wade Rouse. I'm calling it it's like an anti-holiday book. It's basically what we don't do. Two very different sides of a family that the son and daughter-in-law are like, never get our parents together. Don't ever do that. And she's like, we've got to make it happen. And they do. And it's a disaster because they see the world in completely opposite lenses. But it's beautiful in its own right too.
I'm so glad that we met you on our radio show as Viola Shipman. It's so nice to see your face. We've never met in person.
Isn't that funny? We've never done this.
We will.
I know, but it's fun
to happen.
Even seeing your face, because we always just talk to you and listen, heard you. It
is nice.
I look like crap today, and I had my closet doors open. As we're talking to you, I'm trying to change my background, so you can get a picture, Wade, and you've got the beautiful thing, and Lori's in Hawaii.
I do not look like crap today.
I know. She never does, Wade.
You look amazing.
And I can't remember which character in your book said, in case something happens, you always want to basically have good underwear on. One of your characters says something like that. I forget that often. Look at what I look like.
It's true that he says if you die, that's going to be your ghost outfit forever.
Yeah. So, right. I love that line.
Look damn good.
Oh, I can't wait to read this book.
It's so good.
And then thank you.
And I know you have to get to your big day. So congratulations. Thanks for hanging out with us. This was just our pleasure. And we'll make sure to send something to Kathleen.
Thank you both for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, this was really great. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us.
It was.
Oh, Lori.
All right, there we go.
Lori,
there you did it.
We did it, but we're still recording. I just want to say this book, everyone's going to want to read, and it's just delicious. That's what friends are for. And it is out today by Wade Rouse. And I think the Audible on it, or Libby, just get on a list or just go buy it. Go buy it. Let's support them. It's so lovely, Lori. You're going to die.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Well, good pod.
That was fun. What a fun day.
A good long pod today.
Yes.
This will satisfy the people who say they want more than an hour.
There you go. You got an hour and 4 minutes. All right. We want to thank you for hanging out with us today. We had a great pod. Have a great day. And remember to like us. And if you want to leave a review, that's great too. And Lori and Julia, we just want to say we are still loud. Lori's doing something else, and I want to thank you for hanging out with us. We'll be back.